Hello, 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 and welcome to Josie K Tarot's live video podcast. I'm Josie K, if you are new, and it is only during this live video podcast where I offer a one question monthly reading for a minimum of a $10 donation. So all you would do is click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern. All right, Alessandra, so happy to see you here. Hello to you as well. I have laid out a circle spread using 4 different decks. I started out with the same deck I'll be using for the second half of March videos, which is the Universal Love Oracle deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. I then clarified those cards with the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti. Then I brought in the Tarot of Dreams deck and clarified with the Gypsy Oracle deck. So, hello to the 6 we have here already. And if you will, please give me a thumbs up as these messages are revealed. As I translate these messages, should they trigger something in you that sounds familiar, give me a thumbs up and let me know, and or go ahead and let me know that you have a personal question that you'd like for me to do a reading for. All right, so I'm going to start with the center of the circle spread. So these energies are going to be representing the next week or two. We'll say going on into and through the second half of March of 2021. And the first card I am seeing here with the Universal Love Oracle deck is a card I saw a lot yesterday during our live Zoom cast. So what do we have? We have dreams, okay? This is a message to those who've been upset about another or others in some way for whatever period of time. For a lot of people, I've been frustrated for the past year or two about another person or other people. So Spirit's saying now is the time to put your dreams into motion. Now is the time to come up with a hobby, gift, talent, or skill, because as we shift our attention to something that fulfills us daily, so too will we heal from old emotional issues. So I clarified with the Lenormand deck, and I got the anchor. So Spirit is really nudging the collective to work on something whereby you can bring in additional income, whereby you can find a better job, a better paying position, ask for a bonus, and or start your own business on the side or in general. This is a great card of great stability and security. So Spirit is really saying to the collective, if you follow your dreams, not only will you heal emotionally from who and or what was, but you can now step into a path of great financial stability and security. Hello, Kenneth from across the pond. Hello, Donna. And Donna says hello to all. So if you are new here, I have the most wonderful subscribers. It is during this live video podcast and during my Zooms that people reach out and help support one another. So in the chat session, people often say hello to one another. People often help to lift each other up. And that's like the most blessed thing I can ask for. All right, so with the 5 of Pentacles here still in the next week or two, we do have a lot of the collective who are feeling like they don't have enough in some way. They're feeling like they're holding a cup out for someone to help fill that cup for them. So this person is outside of the church, and all they have to do is go in the church and ask for help, to go in the church and, ask to borrow the computer and start to research something they enjoy so they can step into a path of greater abundance, so that they can heal their own worries, right? This sometimes is a card of sadness and depression. But again, remember, Spirit is saying as you create new dreams, goals, intentions, long-term ideas for yourself, you will heal from old emotional issues, sadness, and depression, and instead will step into a journey of stability and security. And thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, because a lot of the collective, male or female, has the old woman energies of, you know what, I've been here, I've done this, I'm not going to continue to repeat something or connections with others that really truly make me sad, right? I'm going to instead take my knowledge and my wisdom, and I'm going to apply it in a positive way, whereby I know I've been guided to go anyway. I'm going to make my dreams come true, knowing that karmically, I will in turn receive not only a solid financial foundation, but I will be able to heal from emotions of sadness, depression, and so on. Okay, so, oh, Donna, thank you for the donation. Whoop, whoop. All right, great news. I have passed testing and interviews for 2 jobs. Will I get the R11 or the R9 position by chance? Hoping to hear soon. Well, first of all, congratulations. And I want everyone here to know that people are letting me know left and right that they are finally getting the job offers that they've been waiting for, the opportunities, the interviews, including my son. Today, he's on his 2nd day of this new job. So congratulations to those who have finally found their way. All right, let's go ahead and look real quick at Donna's question. I'm going to use the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to lay 2 separate Celtic spreads, one to represent the R11 job and one to represent the R9 position. Okay, so dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Donna with clearly defined messages regarding which position will open up for her. Okay, I'm actually going to go from the top, so I'm not going to look right now. I'm going to just quick lay 2 Celtic spreads, past, future, actions, spiritual assistance, hopes and fears, and the outcome in the next days or months. And then I'm going to do a 3-card spread for further clarification to my left. Okay. They're saying there's something better. Sometimes that tells me not the first one, but the second one, which would be the R9. But let's go ahead and look. The R11, first position, as I get into this pile here. Interesting. You've got a year from now. What this means, when I looked it up in the book, is this is the year, or very shortly in this year, you will receive an opportunity. So in the next week, we have you kind of reconsidering something regarding the R11. And in the foundation, we have no with an exclamation mark. I'm pretty much going to stop there. Spirit saying you are moving towards abundance anyway, and eventually the R11 will open up. Things are going to improve. Continue to pay attention to some form of signs here, because the R11 could eventually be an offer in the future. So let's go ahead and look at the R9. And this is the yes card. Okay, so they're pointing at the R9, thoughts position, in love with the R9 position. They're saying take action. In the past, you thought this opportunity would be unlikely, but now in the next couple weeks, you're going to be thankful and feel very blessed with the opportunity card shining down upon you. Remember to give thanks to Spirit for these blessings. So you are going to be, Spirit's giving you the strength to come to a peaceful resolution and to understand that divine timing has led you to this point. And yeah, so they're saying the R9. All right. All right. So let's see. Donna, whoop, whoop. All right. Firefly, hello. And Firefly says hello to everyone else. Let's go ahead and get into the thoughts position of the circle spread for the collective. So in the thoughts position, we have love on the minds of many. For many, there has been unfulfillment in the area of love. And that's where Spirit's saying, now is the time to kind of let that energy of whoever dissipate, because the collective is being guided right now to focus on a solid foundation in our own journey. right? As long as we're standing on a solid foundation, other people can come and go, but our foundation will not crumble, right? We don't want to go out and lean on another for them to somehow provide a solid foundation for our own journey. Because if something isn't, or someone's not being completely honest, or something's not fruitful, it will crumble and fail. So then where do you stand, right? You want to go back into a foundation that where you're strong and you're secure with or without another. So that's a message to the singles. Now, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, with the love card, Spirit saying, as we grow, right, as we say, okay, I have healed from old emotional issues, I am going to now move forward fearlessly in love, knowing that the card says new doors are going to open up. Yeah, so some are still thinking about, and this could be a masculine waiting on another. This could be a feminine waiting on a masculine who's at a distance, meaning that they are not living with you in your home environment currently, day to day at this time, or they're acting distant. And Spirit saying, move forward fearlessly, for new doors will open. How will they open? They'll open because it's time for the collective to build your empire, right? To build that foundation, to put your goals, your intentions, and your mind into new dreams. The Emperor energy really doesn't focus so much on love. It's more about business, right? So, for clarification, Spirit brought in the butterfly energy. So they're just saying those who have been waiting on someone who is either closed off or is at a distance, and they're kind of coming and going. You are transforming, right? As you create new goals, intentions, dreams, and etc. As you heal from old emotional sadness, depression, unfulfillment in some way, you have grown, right? You have transformed into a higher, better part of yourself, right? As we're standing on a solid foundation, we become more strong enough to the point where we can say, I forgive this person, this circumstance, I wish them the best, and I'm going to move forward confidently. All right. In the relationship sector of the circle spread, now here's where things get interesting. All right. When we have an unhealthy energy in our path, it can affect how things move forward. Okay. So as we are saying, please free my path of this negative person, place, circumstance, situation, and please fill my path, right? As that is emptied, please bless me with a new relationship, with a better relationship, with a new job offer or opportunity. Because in relation to another or others, the collective is receiving the answered prayers card. And thanks for those thumbs up. So the answered prayers card, it represents energies of a surprise is coming in the coming weeks. And I got this for a specific person in the Zoomcast yesterday. So in the relationship sector, a surprise is coming. All right. Now, I tried to pinpoint what they were talking about. And with the Lenormand deck, they're saying each person collectively is being guided to ground themselves, to focus on those dreams, those goals, those creative ideas, interviews, whatever will ground us in our foundation in a solid way. There are many who may, by the 5th of April of 2021, have an aha moment regarding a service, right? A job interview, a business you're creating, a surprise or answered prayer is indeed on its way for those who've been putting the effort in, those who've been praying to Spirit to bring whatever towards them in the relationship sector. So Spirit is saying, you know what? We're going to offer you a brand new path as a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Wands, right? An enthusiastic, passionate new beginning. So the wands can sometimes represent a path in the area of career and finance. Again, I'm seeing this for many. So if you haven't received a job offer or opportunity now, again, Spirit saying, continue to ground yourself, continue to set goals and intentions, continue to manifest or create this service, this idea, this business, and know that an answered prayer, a surprise is coming. and it's a gift from the universe, something that's going to grow and prosper in a very enthusiastic and exciting way. Now, for some, there is a passionate new beginning that is opening up. For some, there's going to be a new path, starting with maybe a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, or they have this in their chart. And thank you for the thumbs up. Donna, thank you. Whoop, whoop. All right. Hi, cards for M. For will M be successful in fighting for her rights and get the inheritance that her mother wanted her to get? All right, so we're going to pause for a minute. And thank you for the thumbs up. All right, let's go ahead and look into the Angel Answers deck for Donna's message. Sorry, this is the Doreen Virtue Angel Answers deck. Okay, will M be successful in fighting for her rights and get the inheritance, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, for the next month? Oh, so this is in the near future. They're even saying it is important that she or he clears their mind, right? Because the more we worry about something, the more we repel it from coming into our direction. There is something happening in the near future, and Spirit is saying this person needs to not worry, to instead pray to Spirit for continued signs and synchronicities in the next week, maybe 2 weeks. In the past, this person was being guided to recover spiritually and emotionally from all that has transpired. I'm assuming the loss of his or her mother. Okay. Yeah. See, there's a big message here in the next couple weeks that remaining positive is very important, right? Energy is a real deal. Okay. So to say, please, Spirit, take away energies of worry and bring me signs that will continue to help me to remain positive. Now, in the actions position by the second going into the third week from now, we have the compromise card. Okay, so this is about maintaining balance. This is about listening to the offers and then making a counter offer, communicating in a way that is a balanced communication. Because Spirit's saying we're going to give this person the strength to hang in there in a balanced way whereby they can come to the point of a peaceful resolution. Yeah, weird. In the hopes and fears position, we have the romance card. So hoping and trusting that they can fall in love with what is yet to come, not fearing, but instead remaining positive, looking for signs, being balanced in communication. And why? Because of that peaceful resolution card, we've got the yes. Okay, so in the outcome position, we've got the yes. So yes, by the 4th to the 6th week from now, this person is going to be saying yes or recognizing what that yes card means. Take action because an opportunity will come. But again, I'm hearing do not feel or think that this situation is unlikely, for that could change things altogether. This is definitely an important time to not worry and to remain positive, to communicate in a balanced way, knowing that eventually, as they remain positive, they will come to a peaceful resolution, and the answer is yes. It's all going to come down to perfect timing. Okay, so Spirit is listening to this person's prayers. They're watching how they're handling the situation, and they are guiding for the whole situation to transpire exactly when it's supposed to, right? When divine timing permits. Okay, and thanks for the thumbs up. All right. Hi, Donna Ivy. You are welcome, Donna Spanier. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the creative aspects position of the circle spread. Did I lose a card? Yes, I did. Okay, so for the collective, there's going to be an emergence. Now, this is if you follow Spirit's advice and you work on dreams. As you replace old energies of sorrow, people, places, circumstances, situations that you have outgrown, as you free yourself from sadness and depression and allow yourself to transform by creating an empire of your own, as you ground yourself by working on what it is that fulfills you daily. By the third week from now, the collective is going to feel this emergence energy. Very powerful, very confident, moving forward in a confident way because of the wisdom we have acknowledged, right? So it's about research. It's about putting effort and time into what we are creating when it comes to our dreams. And then collectively, what we learn is the wisdom, right? So 3 weeks from now, Spirit stepping in with the major arcana, the Judgment card. So Spirit is going to be helping the collective to make the highest, best decisions when it comes to their dreams, their goals, their intentions. When it comes to allowing for old concerns to dissolve, allowing for oneself to go away from who and or what no longer fulfills them emotionally. So Spirit's saying, we're going to guide you into the path that is in your highest, best good. We're going to guide you to make the highest, best decisions. And then they provided the dog card. So I felt right away like the energy they're trying to, for me to translate with this card is it's important to remain devoted to our dreams, goals, and intentions, to the seeds we are planting, even after we receive some form of answered prayer. So the answered prayer for some, if you're single and waiting, could very well come in the area of love. Some are going to maybe meet someone in the path of a new career or financial direction. For many, the surprise that's coming in the coming weeks has to do with an enthusiastic new career or financial path, or starting one's own business and starting to see the results and the emergence, right? I am being born like a seed and I am emerging into this life. See, for many, it's about making a change in the area of home, creating a change like a home business and or receiving some form of information, confirmation, or positive feedback at home because you remained devoted to making the highest, best decisions, most importantly for yourself. So creatively, it's about having confidence in the dreams you are manifesting and moving fearlessly ahead, away from who and or what no longer serves you, knowing that new doorways are going to open in the coming weeks, and that the doorways that open are a gift from the universe because of the effort the collective has put in. Genevieve, for Donna Ivy, Aqua Sun, Aries, Moon. Okay, so Genevieve, are you saying that you want me to do a reading for Donna Ivy? Or, yeah. Let me know. And thank you for the donation. Whoop, whoop. And thank you for the thumbs up. All right. While I'm waiting for Genevieve to answer, Donna Ivy, yes. General and career. Okay. And for some reason, your message was retracted, Donna. So question in the chat. So maybe, let me see if I can find any previous messages from Donna Ivy. I see, hi, Josie. Her question is, so maybe Donna, can you type your question again? And then we've got you with Aquarius Sun and Aries Moon. And while I'm waiting for your specific question, oh, general career, there we go. Duh. General and career, please. Okay, sorry. A little slow on the draw there. All right. I think for you, I'm going to go into the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And then for those of you who are waiting, we're going to come back to the actions position for the next month collectively. And thank you for the thumbs up. All right. And thank you, Donna, or Genevieve, for providing payment for Donna. That is just so awesome. Donna says, LOL, no worries. Thank you. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Donna Ivy with clearly defined messages regarding Donna's life path here on earth at this time, on into and through the next month. All right. So, in the circle spread, Donna, Spirit is offering you peace right now on into and through the next week or two. They're saying with the number 23, whatever path you so choose at this time, with the number 2. Whichever person, place, circumstance, situation you choose to go into the direction of, Spirit is going to support you. In the number 3, right? 23. You've got the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, the Holy Trinity supporting you. Even when 2 + 3 is 5, you are unsure of how things are going to play out. It's about finding peace. It's about grounding yourself via meditation, working out, writing, drawing, painting, taking some time out for yourself for an hour or 2 each day, where you can just enjoy energies of peacefulness, giving thanks to the universe for all that you have, the air that we breathe, the nature around us, our family, our friends, and so on. In the thoughts position, okay, you may be thinking in the next couple weeks about a situation or connection or circumstance that came down in front of you for but a moment, and then went on between your fingers into and through its own direction. Something was fated for a period of time, and now it is moving on. So in the relationship sector of the circle spread for the next 2.5 weeks, Spirit is saying when a doorway opens, you will know that it is time to go. So a surprise is coming. A new doorway is opening. What is it that you are wanting that doorway to be labeled, right? Imagine a label above that doorway. Does it have to do with a creative idea? Does it have to do with a job? Does it have to do with a person? Because right now, Spirit's saying, as we ground ourselves by, doing something for an hour or 2 each day that we enjoy. Remember, a surprise for the collective is coming, but it's all about what are you putting time and effort into that you are praying to Spirit about. For Spirit wants to create a beginning for the collective and for you. So imagine yourself waiting on, okay, walking down this dock, right? Waiting for that doorway with the word above it that you are working or wanting or hoping to open in front of you. Meditate as you are walking down this bridge into the direction of a doorway, in hopes of the answered prayers. What does it say above that door that would be your answered prayers? Is it a service? Is it an opportunity in their area of career and finance? Is it love? Okay, because in the creative aspects position for the next 3 weeks, I'm feeling that it's by mid to end of April of 2021, where you're going to be here with this. You are this owl here, right? The owl who has much wisdom. And the owl with the co-create card is looking at this leopard and is contemplating co-creating with the leopard, but yet is unsure as to whether or not this leopard will devour them. So again, Spirit is saying, devote yourself to something that you enjoy doing at home, and walk in energies of power, confidence, and wisdom, right? You will emerge successfully in whatever you do that grounds you daily, whatever you do that brings you peace. So that when someone comes towards you and you are unsure about co-creating with another, Spirit will bring you the signs and synchronicities required to make the highest, best decision. So I'm going to clarify that in a little bit. Yeah. In the actions position, this is about not taking much action in the next month and a half, because Spirit's saying you're going to come to the realization once the gold blows away and the mask comes off, that all that glitters is not gold, right? This is a time as well to think positively, to know that positive thoughts will, of course, bring positive results, but that negative thoughts at this time could cause ill health or disease. So that's a message for the collective, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. Oh, you got your immigration status. Yay. So congratulations. And I remember talking about that. So congratulations. And that's awesome. All right. So emotionally, in the next month and a half, Spirit saying, you're going to feel like you are coming to this fork in the road, right? Which way do I go? Who should I co-create with? Which path is meant to be? Which doorway shall I step into? And again, praying to Spirit specifically for what you would like for them to help you make come manifest is what Spirit will help to surprise you with in the coming weeks. By the end of March, early April, maybe the first week of April, you will have more clarity about this doorway Spirit's trying to tell you about. Now, in the subconscious position, we have the chopped wood energy. So Spirit's saying, know that you have indeed done all the hard work. You chopped the wood, and now you can kind of sit back and look at the beautiful fire that you have built. They're saying, find peace and contentment in that. When it comes to the seeds you are planting, your goals and intentions, the manifestation of your dreams, remember to pray to Spirit, for Spirit will eventually open a doorway for you, and you will know it is time to go into that direction. Now, in the day-to-day aspects position, we've got you contemplating who and or what you should devote your loyal heart to. So Spirit with number 35 is saying again, the number 3, Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, is helping to guide you peacefully into the direction of a solid foundation, into the direction of who and or what you can co-create with in a peaceful way. Even, and I'm seeing 5 there, and I'm seeing 3s and 5s. Okay, so 3s are spirits around you. The angels are around you. They're helping to guide you because the number 5 is a little bit of unsure energy, right? I don't know exactly where things are headed or how they're going to turn out, but Spirit's saying something will come. Something is fated. It's up to you as you come into connection with others to decide through signs and synchronicities who and or what you should or should not devote your loyal heart to. Be careful because all that glitters is not gold. So when you are unsure of what action steps to take, especially around the 4th or 5th week from now, Spirit is saying we will bring you signs so that you are sure. Look at this. So they're giving you the strength to sit in the here and now, right? To look at the past, to maybe start a journal as to how far you have come and where you are and who you are today. To now take all that you have learned and start to plan your future. Because whatever you put your time and effort into now, you're going to be shining like the sun. You're going to be coming into connection with those who can help to guide you or to direct you in the right direction. Okay, so they're saying go the distance. Recognize that there's no place like home, create a solid foundation and then wait. You're going through a bit of a rebirth, right? I was here and now I'm over here. And so Spirit's saying, allow for this very spiritual transformation to take place within you. Again, it'd be a really good time to start a journal to say, this is who I was, this is what I went through, and now this is who I am today. And now that I've got all this knowledge and wisdom, this is how I'm going to put all my effort into something new. This is where I'm going to put my energy and effort towards. Yeah. So truth be told, here you are again with the owl energies. You've obtained a lot of wisdom and knowledge in a journey. And now you've learned all that you've needed to. Spirit saying we're giving you this beautiful new golden mask to fly into and through this window to a new path. Where you can build a solid foundation and eventually come into connection with the right people, your soul mates, be it professionally or personally. So, with those messages, Donna, do you have a specific question? Because I feel like this could go a lot of different ways. I might just clarify that reading with Another oracle deck, unless you want a specific sign or element of who by which you may be asking about. For some reason, I have a feeling you're thinking about a person. But I'm going to go ahead while I'm waiting for you to respond with the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Len, Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels. Okay, I had a couple cards jump. Okay, so they're saying abundance is indeed going to be pouring into your life, right? It's about coming together and working with others and finding a path of abundance whereby you can find peace. So I'm feeling money, work, creativity, starting your own small business. It basically comes down at this time with what do you want to do? Who do you want to be? What was your soul's purpose? What were you sent to this earth to be remembered for? For Spirit in your thoughts is giving you this valiant courage energy to take action with passion, to move forward fearlessly so that new doors can open. The company I'm working for, should I stay or move on? They were not supportive of me working remote because of my status. Interesting. Well, a new doorway will open up in relation to another or others if you start taking action now. So I'm hearing Spirit tell me that as you plant seeds to connect with new companies, as you as well connect with people at your current company to get right down to the brass knuckles, right? To say, what do you want me to do? Do you still want me here? But not have that conversation until you've planted seeds with other companies and other directions, okay? Because Spirit's saying the gates of triumph are going to open up for you in the next 2.5 weeks. Success is going to expand in your life. So whether you start a small business on the side in the evenings or weekends doing something you truly enjoy, whether you start a blog for people who are going through the immigration process that want to learn from others who have, that could be a really good idea for you to guide another or others, because that brings positive karma, right? Now, in the creative aspects position, we've got reaching your destination. So again, creatively, your light is going to shine brightly in whatever way way, direction, connection, circumstance, whatever it is you want to create. It's important right now to say, my destination is. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to create. This is where I want to work. These are the answers I want answered, right? So write these things down and then cross them off and say, these are the ways I'm going to find those answers. These are the places I'm going to go and connect. These are the things I'm going to try day to day to see which of them grows and prospers, which of them fulfills me. For that's how you will know the direction Spirit is trying to guide you at this time. Yeah. So in your actions position, they're saying take action to ascend the mountain. All right. Now in tarot, to me, the mountain represents obstacles. It's about looking at the path ahead, not as long and difficult, but as an exciting new adventure. For this card says in the actions position, keep going forward. Don't settle, right? Go after what truly fulfills you, what truly brings you those energies of peace. For at some point in time, you may realize that the company you work for now didn't turn out being what you thought, with the all that glitters is not gold energy. So emotionally, Spirit's saying, here you are kind of leaning out of your castle, right? You made it this far, and now you're looking at the storms around you and you're saying, you know what? I'm going to open myself up to new opportunities. So emotionally, if you start now, I think it's around the 13th of April of 2021, where you're actually going to be standing at the fork in the road energy, where you are trying to figure out emotionally, what does fulfill me? I now have like 2 or 3 different other offers or ideas. And Spirit is saying, take action with passion and keep moving forward. Your light is going to shine brightly and success is going to expand because of that. So remember subconsciously, in the subconscious position of your circle spread, that Spirit is indeed trying to guide you at this time. They're saying, follow your bliss. Go after what it is that fulfills you. For day to day, Spirit is saying with the in the flow energies, you're going to realize that everything is starting to flow more smoothly because you created a destination. In fact, 2 or 3 destinations, right? And you moved into the direction of them so that you could clear the air of confusion around you, so you could push beyond the obstacles that you feel in your life and instead see what else is out there. So again, Spirit's giving you the strength to kind of sit in the here and now, to plan the future in comparison to the past and how far you have come. Because eventually, with the crossing the bridge energies, Spirit's going to be giving you the strength to heal, to connect with new people, to mend all that has been, and eventually to release who and or what doesn't serve you. The company is all that glitters is not gold. Gotcha. Yeah. So you've transformed is what Spirit's saying. And you're going to find that there are people all around you that support you, and Spirit you to reflect a bit and then to redirect your energy, to think thoughtfully as you sit in those energies of peace, as you don't overthink, but just kind of allow yourself with the navigating the stars energy. Spirit is saying, pray to Spirit for signs and synchronicities. Look at, something, look at what you're good at. Maybe you could start a YouTube channel sharing that with others and then marketing what it is you are creating. Or, because this card really is jumping out to me as well. A path you are in no longer serves you. You've obtained a lot of wisdom, and now you have earned this beautiful golden mask, a new you, and an opportunity to go into any new direction that you so choose. And that's what freedom is all about, right? So look at that. I was going to put the deck away, and Spirit is saying now is the time for miracles for you. Expect wondrous things to emerge. Don't just hope, but expect them to emerge. For your concerns like the collective on a day-to-day basis, if you follow Spirit's advice in that reading, they will dissolve and new things are going to become more clear. New contacts, opportunities, new connections, and directions are going to help you to start to make a decision about who to co-create with. And that's as soon as the next 3-4 weeks. So, it's up to you to say now, these are the different things I'm going to go test out. I'm going to create my future starting now. I'm going to see what else is on offer in this world for me, and I'm going to test every avenue. Okay. Many, many blessings of success to you. Thank you, Firefly, for the donation. Whoop, whoop. And we're just going to close for Donna Ivy. Yes, that is a beautiful reading, and you are very welcome. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please close. This is the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and we're asking for a closing message for Donna regarding the energy surrounding Donna, and or any spiritual advice for the next month for Donna, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. And I just had a card jump. What card is it? All right, check this out. So the Eight of Abundance jumped out. This is about trying different things, researching different things, looking at different offers, opportunities, maybe even getting training, learning how to do something new. Whatever you want your life to be, now's the time to research and learn so that you can obtain that wisdom and eventually share that knowledge with others. So the card says, this is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or to educate yourself on the healing arts, which is a big deal, especially starting this year. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success will be in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. Yep. Right behind that, you have the healer of thought. She's traveled, she's made it, she's celebrating who she is. It's time to clean up your life to get rid of anything or anyone that clutters the space in your life. People who take but do not give back should be released as well! Exclamation mark. All right. So many blessings of success in new directions for you. Had a new grandbaby last week, Saturday, Firefly. Congratulations. Whoop, whoop. Guess what? Tomorrow for the weekend, have my eldest grandchild coming to spend time with grandma. And does anybody remember Shrinky Dinks? Where you color them, you put them in the oven and they shrink down, and now they have bracelets. So she's going to make her own bracelet. And then I bought a Minnie Mouse matching game because she likes matching games. So I think grandma's more excited than she is. Okay, I'm grateful for my job now, but not really what I want to do. Applying for new jobs. What does Spirit see, Josie? Okay, I want to say hi to Lynn. Let's see. Lynn, thank you so much for attending and for taking the time to come. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Let's go ahead and look at Firefly's energies. Now for Firefly, I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. If I can shuffle, there we go. All right, so dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Firefly with clearly defined messages regarding new jobs in the next month. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels for Firefly. Okay. All right. So right off the bat, right now into the next week for Firefly, we've got emotional withdrawal. Okay, so this is about giving thanks to the opportunities you have received and letting go, right? The number 8 is like the infinity symbol. So it's like, what have I learned? How have I conquered and risen above all of that? Who am I now? And where am I headed? That is more fulfilling. Okay, so it's about updating the CV, the resume with the knowledge you have acquired from the recent position and sharing that with others. For in the next couple weeks, you're going to be thinking about victory and success with the number 6. Wow, this is falling into the energies of the Emperor, for I am creating a new empire for myself. It's also coming into the energies of the Love card, where Spirit is saying remain fearless because new doorways are going to open. So you're going to be thinking about success in the next couple weeks. And in relation to another or others in the relationship sector of the circle spread, we have the Power card. So like the Elder and the Lion, Spirit is saying now is the time to set goals and meet goals, and continue to set and meet goals until you accomplish what it is you are setting out to do, right? The Lion looks at their prey and they conquer everything between where they are to where they want to go. Same with the Elder. The Elder creates something and does not give up until it comes manifest. So again, we have a number 8. This is connecting with people, letting them know what you have learned, how far you have come, and what you desire, right? Because Spirit is saying collectively, whether it's professionally or personally, that in the next 2.5 weeks, the collective is receiving answered prayers, that the collective is going to be surprised in the coming weeks. Why? Because they set goals and met goals, right? They planted those seeds. They went to those job interviews. They sent their CVs and resumes regarding a service, a business. And Spirit is saying in return, we are offering a new path with the Ace of Wands energies regarding career and finance. So in your creative aspects position, we have the number 1. By the 3rd week from now, we have very passionate energy. The number 1 is about a new path, a new direction, and you feeling very passionate and excited about just that. Feeling the emergence energies, right? Feeling very powerful, confident, and confident because of the wisdom you are receiving. So, Spirit's going to help to nudge you with the major arcana judgment to make the highest, best decision when an offer comes. So, yeah, they're saying devote yourself to an offer or opportunity, maybe something that you can do from your home, and or you receive a message that comes to you at your home. Okay, so we have, whoops, put that here in the actions position. Oh my, interesting. We have some form of temptation here by the 4th or 5th week from now. Now that's falling into the energies of confusion or illusion, fearing the falseness of a situation. But Spirit saying take action in a positive way. Okay, that's what they're talking about. They're saying any negative thoughts, of course, will prevent new opportunities from coming. So there could be a temptation that comes in a new direction. Now, I'm getting this for a lot of people. I don't know if you're married or not. I can't remember, Firefly. A Leo. Okay, wow. So in your relationship sector, that's interesting. Great strength, passion, and then we have temptation. For many this year in 2021, I'm feeling like if you're single, you're going to meet with people, a person, via a job, location, something new. Now, I feel like the collective and for you with the Queen of Coins energies that either you're going to meet a feminine who's going to make an offer because of your efforts and or you're going to step into the Queen of Pentacles energies of stability and security, a better paying position. But this is interesting. Emotionally, we have suffering and silence. So we've got temptation and suffering and silence. Does that make sense to you? I'm going to clarify in a little bit. Yeah. See, the only thing that's blocking your success, and we've got the number 8 again in the subconscious position, is fear. Okay. So we've got 888 diagonally. It's time to take all that you've learned to understand that every time you have worked for a new company, all the knowledge and experience you have acquired should always lead you into a higher, better path. And Spirit's trying to bring you into that higher, better path. But for some reason, there's fear and suffering and silence that is kind of slowing this process for you. So in the day-to-day aspects position, thank goodness. Spirit is stepping in with a magical number 7. So they're saying we are trying to guide you into the path of a new direction. We're going to bring you signs and synchronicities. So it's important at this time to pray to Spirit for a new doorway to open. Eventually, you're going to realize that your concerns are dissolving and that clarity is coming. I'm really feeling in the next 3 weeks that you're going to be very passionate and excited. But there's some form of fearful temptation or fear here. And I don't know if this has to do with success at all, because in your inner strengths position, we have partnerships and alliances. The Holy Trinity number 3, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, is bringing you into new partnerships and alliances. Hello, Jeannie. So it's about, I think it's the process of feeling tempted to step in a better position, but having a hard time releasing and letting go of what was, a fear of letting go of what was. And Spirit saying, we're helping to open this doorway. So move forward with confidence in your abilities. Yes. Okay. So in a 3-card summary here, we have a waiting game. Spirit's offering you great hope and are saying sit in solitude and pray for eventually there is going to be a new beginning as a result of your efforts. Again, I'm getting by the 3rd, maybe even the 4th week from now. And then we have you connecting with someone in a very harmonious way. Yeah, giving birth to the fulfillment of your wishes. Ground yourself for eventually where there has been energies of heartache and loss. There will now be positive movement forward. Check that out. What number do we have? The number 8. positive movement forward, things happening quickly, you listening to your intuition as a new doorway opens. Okay. So I just feel like you might get in your own way a little bit with fears and worries. But so Spirit's saying, okay, you may meet someone at this new path, this new direction, and it could be in, I'm getting mid-April of 2021. I just want to, I'm going to clarify the Temptation card with the Gateway to the Divine deck, tarot deck. Please clarify the Temptation card in the actions position. It is with the negative thoughts, worries, fears, and confusion card, the falseness card, almost like fearing an opportunity or meeting someone that is a temptation and fearing that connection. Yeah, it's almost like waiting to give birth to a situation, but the doorway's opening. Again, Spirit saying have faith. That eventually you're going to be moving into a new enthusiastic direction because the Fool is showing up here. I do see surprise, like Spirit's talking about over here, a surprise in the coming weeks with the Eight of Wands. The World card, realizing things have gone full circle. And as you step into the portal of a new beginning, letting go of whatever you were holding on to in the past that was causing inner conflict. So I would say, what am I conflicted about? Write that down, cross it off, and then pray to Spirit to take that conflicted, fearful energy out of your energy and to replace that with more enthusiastic energy. And then pray, and then watch for signs and synchronicities, right? Because you've got this crown chakra here. For Spirit's going to be guiding you beyond old emotions, worries, and fears into the direction of something very tempting. I feel like it sounds like a really good position, and it's almost like you end up questioning yourself. It's like greater abundance and or an opportunity from your home or out of your home. So it's going to be interesting to see how things unfold for you. All right. Yeah, see, look at that transformation. Going from this energy of sadness and depression down here, and instead sprouting wings and flying free into a new direction with the number 13. And the number 3 is the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. 1 + 3 is 4. Spirit's guiding you into the direction of a solid foundation. So trust that Spirit is here to guide you. Okay. All right. Jeannie says, good afternoon to all. Let's go ahead and look at the actions position. And we just talked about that a little bit with Firefly's reading. So we do have in the actions position a warning regarding the physical body. Now is a good time, regardless of what's going on outside of us, to make sure we're, taking salt baths, taking time to meditate, exercising, eating right, but most importantly, carrying energies that are positive, thoughts that are positive, because it's now at this time where negative thoughts can keep us clouded about or unsure of where Spirit's trying to guide us, which is in a much better place collectively. It could also, negative thoughts, connections, and circumstances could result in disease. All right. So for those who are still trying to find clarity about another who has energies of falseness, now is the time to heal and to let go. It's like as people let go of who and or what is unhealthy, that's like as quickly as you do, new doorways open. And for many, this is stepping instead of like going from this. Going from I don't have enough, I'm sad, I'm depressed, to climbing into a position of the Queen of Pentacles throne, where you are creating great abundance, beautiful surroundings, stability and security, being able to provide, care for, or support another or others, stepping into a leadership position, or even becoming a business owner. So they're saying it's very important that you free yourself from negative thoughts or people who are walking or are carrying energies of falseness. Why? Because emotionally, by the 5th or 6th week from now, for the collective, we have the soulmate card. Now, for some, there is a longing, right? A longing here regarding someone tied to one's past, one's childhood, and or a situation whereby there is a child or children involved. Now, this soulmate energy is, I'm getting two things. A soulmate is someone that we connect with that is a very painful connection because it was meant to teach us about ourselves and the other person about themselves. And once the lesson is learned, we depart. Okay. So that's what that longing energy is about. But Spirit is saying when it comes to family and children and your true soulmates in life, the people you are meant to walk this journey with, now is the time to treasure your beloved. Because for some, and we saw this yesterday in the Zoom cast with the Knight of Wands energies, as we move our attention away from negative people, places, and circumstances, and instead into the direction of new jobs and new enthusiastic paths that are blessed, so too are we going to give off that bright, beautiful aura. And for some, you're going to draw an unhealthy person back into your direction once again, even if it's unintentional. So we have what comes from that, which is sorrow, right? I now realize that this person comes in quickly, leaves just as quickly. They come and go and come and go, and they leave me longing. And then they leave me feeling like I don't have enough, or that I'm sad or depressed. But Spirit is saying, now is the time for you to create your own empire, to be fearless in love, to speak your truth about, I've been there, I've done that, and I have transformed. I've gone through this rebirth, and new doors are opening in this with this empire that I am manifesting for myself. So subconsciously, Spirit is offering the gift of expectancy for the collective. So they're saying, remember, something unexpected is manifesting for those whom are healing from old emotional issues, for those who are instead realizing that you have outgrown what you used to long for in another, or unhealthy connections with others. Remember, a surprise is coming in the coming weeks. So Spirit is just confirming that we are helping to manifest something for you. And that surprise is going to be coming in a couple weeks. It's going to come in the form of some form of communication or paperwork with the letter card, and energies of joyfulness. So I'm definitely feeling like now is the time. If you want a job, if you want to start your own business, things are going to start to take off and move rather quickly. Now, for some of you, you may be connecting with someone who has Capricorn in their chart, and there is some form of offer coming from them. But I feel like we've got like this feminine Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and feeling like they don't have enough. So if it is a Capricorn, I'm feeling like if a Capricorn is making an offer of money and stability and a job offer or something like that, that's a good thing. Otherwise, we've got the major arcana, the devil, right? This is someone who should not be trusted. Like I said, some form of unexpected communication may come for the collective around the end of March, and they're coming to you with joyfulness. But behind all of that is energies that are unhealthy, that could leave someone falling right back into energies of depression and sadness, back into energies of longing, back into energies of sorrow. So, Collectively, a lot of people are telling me they finally said goodbye to someone that they were kind of holding on to. And therefore, now the collective energy is starting to move forward once again, because we were held in a pause moment because of the few that couldn't let go. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we've got the earth connection energy, kind of like the same thing in relation to another or others. Spirit is saying it's time to ground ourselves by setting goals and meeting goals and doing what it is we truly enjoy. For when it comes to a service, a business, an organization, Spirit's blessing the collective with an enthusiastic new beginning in the area of career and finance. So my notes on this card says concerns will dissolve day to day, especially in the next 3 weeks for the collective, and things are going to become more clear. Now, one thing that's going to become more clear, again, has to do with the situation involving the past, one's childhood, or a situation involving a child or children. Spirit is giving the collective, with the Eight of Cups energies, the ability to walk away from a person, place, circumstance, situation that no longer fulfills them emotionally. So concerns dissolve as people walk away from who and or what no longer serves them. And what happens as a result is divine timing kicks in, right? What we've been praying for and are working towards, as that confidence emerges within us, so too comes the opportunity to make a decision, to move into a path of greater fulfillment and spiritual maturity. So in the inner strengths position, throughout the next month, and I've seen this for a lot of personal readings, we have heaven on earth. So again, unplugging from the negative. Spirit's giving the collective the strength to unplug from the negative. I don't, I feel unfulfilled. I'm sad. I'm depressed. Spirit's saying, as you work on new dreams, goals, and intentions, so too will you, as you create new dreams, goals, and intentions, so too will you heal from old emotional issues. So too, when the divine timing is right, when I have truly evolved emotionally and spiritually, so too will I receive the gift of the anchor, which is stability and security, a beautiful and solid foundation that brings me great confidence, because I devoted myself to me and not to someone who brings me energies of sorrow and confusion. So Spirit's saying, hang in there as you unplug from the negative and follow your dreams. So too will you start to shine like the sun. So too will you start to feel like a kid again. Like the sun, like everything, all the planets are going around you in a beautiful way. Everything is flowing as it should. Spirit's giving you the strength to wait via the clouds of confusion until the sun shines through and you start to receive that clarity. Somebody is going to come towards the collective and make an offer or an opportunity that heals them. So in the meantime, they're saying, send love and light to those whom we are frustrated with, right? And then let that go. Focus instead on our dreams, goals, and intentions. For those who do, there's going to come some form of communication and joyfulness, because there's going to be a realization of a new beginning that the collective is very passionate about. This is a surprise that's coming in the coming weeks. So it could be the end of March or early April. All right. Alessandra says, surprise is always good. Yes. Firefly, I'm sorry, was waiting on a customer. I'll go back and listen. Okay, Liberty. Hello, Miss Josie K, watching from Lebanon. Me and my Gemini husband. Me, Gemini, husband, Scorpio. Thank you so much for coming, Liberty, and your husband. I appreciate you guys so much. Janine, overwhelming thoughts of too much to do, and it's changing my momentum. Thank goodness I realized I was bringing negativity to myself and my purpose. Amen. So, it's about remaining grounded and balanced. not overworking. Things are going to start moving quickly if they haven't already. This is, we're about ready to get going here. And we really need to be done with whatever was causing sorrow, because there's no room for that in the path of excitement and enthusiasm that's opening up. Those who continue to cling to whatever brought sorrow are not going to see the doorway. They're not going to find that doorway because they're not putting the effort in, right? They're not praying for spirit to take out the negative and guide them towards the positive. And thank you for the thumbs up. Does anybody have any last questions? I'm just going to go over my 3-card summary to my right with the same Tarot of Dreams deck. So we have some who are thinking about someone tied to the past. I'm thinking a lot about an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or maybe someone whereby there were children involved, or this was a person tied to one's past or childhood. Regardless, that person to my right is being represented by the 7 of Swords energies, someone who should not be trusted. They're replacing that energy with the Queen of Wands energies and are saying to the collective, it's time to set goals and meet goals, and to do so in an enthusiastic way, to say, this is going to be the best chapter of my life as I go towards my goals and intentions in the year of 2021. That's in the next couple weeks. Now, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I feel the 10 of Cups energies. I see the 10 of Cups energies. That happily ever after energy is coming because we are emerging from who and or what doesn't serve us anymore emotionally. And instead, we're moving into the direction of kind offers. For some, there's going to be new communication from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Either way, Spirit saying on our way to the Palace of Swords, representing business, organization, and so on, they're sending in the angel, the Temperance angel, to help for us to set goals and meet goals in a very balanced and peaceful way so that we can evolve spiritually in a contented way, right? The disruptions of the past are literally dissipating. We're going to find that there's absolutely no reason to go back there anymore. So business and creative ideas that we are manifesting for ourselves is what's going to bring us confidence that we maybe lost in the past. It's going to give some the confidence to the point with the Knight of Swords energies to kind of go back towards someone with anger. But I think that's why Spirit's saying, enjoy and give thanks to Spirit for the heaven on earth energies. This is like the 10 of Cups energies. And when it comes to another or others, send love and light to them. The stronger we become, the more content, stable, and secure we become spiritually, emotionally, and so on, the more we're going to have the strength to say, I forgive you and I'm going to let go of this. I don't need you because I am stepping into a path of greater fulfillment and abundance. I am tired of the weight of this passionate connection or something that I put a lot of time and effort into. I'm tired of not being able to sleep at night. And because I'm letting go, I know, see on the bottom of this deck, that with the 2 of Cups energies, not only am I going to be blessed with great fulfillment when it comes to my personal foundation, my own journey, but I know that Spirit will send me a soulmate that is meant to be. So opposing forces via business eventually in the next month and a half or 2 is going to bring people together. People that maybe we never expected that we would date or come together with, for the singles, for people who are in relationship. Now is the time to continue to give birth to whatever you so choose, because there's going to come a realization that there are endless possibilities in this world. Whatever we devote ourselves to at this time, say couples going into business together, starting something on the side, now is the time where it will indeed grow into a traditional, long-term, well-known occupation or business, something that will be remembered in the minds of others. Thumbs up, done. Thanks, Liberty. 11 and 11, I see. Okay, So if we have no further questions, I'm going to close with an overall message in the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please provide an overall description of the energy surrounding those whom have attended today. For I am so very grateful for each and every person who has taken time to be here with me today, with each other today. Please bless us with clearly defined messages regarding the energy surrounding us in the next month, and or any spiritual advice for the collective, for us. 10 of action. Okay, so we're putting that work in. We're excited about putting that work in. We're not going to quit putting that work in because we know that we are going to emerge successfully. We know that this process is going to bring us power, confidence, and wisdom. We know that this process is going to free us from old concerns, that as those concerns dissolve, we are going to become more clear about what we truly enjoy about our lives and where things are headed. So we've got the 10 of action is the effort. People have put a lot of effort in with this 10 of action energy, not only into the creation of things, but to prayer. And what comes after the 10 of action in relation to another or others, but the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Action. So this card says, some may be working too hard, right? So there's a message there to work smarter, not harder, right? Think of different ways to do what you love doing in a way that is balanced, in a way that is peaceful. Know that you are creating your empire slowly but surely, and that Spirit's got your back. Remember, something is manifesting for the collective, and a surprise is indeed coming for many. And this surprise is going to free those last few who are still clinging and or longing for what used to be a soulmate, so that new connections can come in that are much better, right? A higher level of people. So the angels are asking you to find a healthy balance, like we talked about, between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be very harmful to your health. What do we talk about, right? It's about positive thoughts. It's about freeing ourselves from anyone or anything negative so that it doesn't occur in a form of disease. Because for some, we cannot ignore the 4 of emotion energies. And we saw this in a reading during the Zoom, live Zoom cast yesterday. We have someone here waiting for someone to come back and offer another empty cup of love. This card says there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are going to be offered to the collective, but some won't be noticing or trusting the gifts that heaven is bestowing down upon us. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a great way to find clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. And what happens for those who are acting upon their dreams? Boom, we've got the 8 of Wands energies. So there's going to be a lot going on. To the point where some may start to feel a bit overwhelmed, but that's good, right? Work passes the time, and doing what we love is the best way to do work. That's when we know it's our soul's purpose. And yet it is so busy to do the work that we love. It is so wonderful to be busy doing the work that we love. Express gratitude, right? For the blessings of heaven that will be taking up your time, even if life feels challenging at this time. For the collective, if you're asked to travel and or take a flight, do so with confidence. For the 9 of abundance is showing up as a result. I'm feeling that this will be an energy felt for the collective by mid to end of April of 2021. This is great financial independence, happiness, joy, deep joy. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself a small, luxurious gift for those accomplishments, for you will find that you've earned the financial security and independence that you can now enjoy. You can step into the heaven on earth energies and unplug from anyone or anything that is negative. Because what you are finding after the confusion is that you are shining brighter than you ever have before, and that you're going to be drawing for some a lot of attention. Interesting. I can't wait to hear how it turns out for each of you. Thank you so much for writing and telling me, if not in the comment section, in my email section. Thank you to those of you who've come to me for month-to-month readings and then followed up with an email to let me know how these messages help to guide you in a higher, better path of peace, joy, and contentment. Thank you to those of you whom have liked, shared, and subscribed. And most importantly, to those of you who have continued to donate to keep my channel up and running. Thank you for attending today, and I hope to see you again next week. Take care, and God bless.